Well, hello beach bums, welcome back to the beach. Gonna try to fish with some ghost shrimp today if I can get any. Water's a little bit dingy. It is pretty calm, fairly calm, so should be able to hopefully see the mounds and be able to pump a few. Got a trip later today, but I'm gonna spend I've got like 4 hours up until that trip, so I'm gonna fish for myself up until then, and hopefully with ghost shrimp if I can get them. But water clarity is definitely not what I'd like for it to be. We keep getting really bad winds. We're getting really strong winds, and up north of us in the state, they've gotten a ton of rain. So I think that's contributing to our dirty water, which really stinks. Just, you can't overcome anything this time of year. It's like one thing after another, and good gracious, it's so disappointing. But I'm gonna definitely give it a shot. Not gonna keep us from trying. Ghost shrimp hopefully will be the ticket. Hopefully there won't be too many croakers around and getting in our way. Let's see what happens. Just pumped one up. This one's the male. It's got the long claw. Those sometimes can pinch you, but it's not too terrible of a pinch. Getting our first snot rocket rigged up. I used what's called miracle thread. It's like this elastic type string stuff to wrap around the ghost shrimp, because these ghost shrimp, I'm serious, it's like snot. They're just very soft. If you're fishing from a boat or a pier and dropping straight down, you probably would be fine just putting it on a hook. But fishing out here in the surf and slinging a bait out, I like to wrap it up on here. I just make kind of a ball. You know, the biggest thing about ghost shrimp, it's not the presentation so much, it's really the scent that these things put off. This is gonna tell me a lot. If there are any croakers or catfish or anything out here, they're gonna hit this pretty fast. So I'm gonna put it out pretty far. I'm gonna wait out just a little bit. All right, I'm on the bar and I'm about to sling this bait out here. There we go. Yeah, that is on out there. Hopefully they haven't nibbled off my bait by the time I got back to the beach, just in the time that it took me to walk back. All right, see, that's bad news right there. We already got something on it nibbling. So that's gonna be like a croaker, most likely, or like a spot, or just a tiny catfish. That is not good. That's very disappointing. I'm gonna try one more ghost shrimp right now, but I'm not gonna put it out as far. We're just gonna put it on the back side of the bar and see if maybe it's just the deep water that's holding those junk fish. They're probably all over the place, but I'm trying to be optimistic. If this one gets nibbled real quick, we won't be using ghost shrimp. Well, it got nibbled. As soon as I got back, set it in the holder, it got machine gunned. That sucks, man. Man, that sucks. I'm going to shift gears and see if there are any whiting hanging. I set up in front of this nice cut right here, a little rip going out through the sandbar, and see if there's any whiting. That's not really what I wanted to do today. I didn't want a whiting fish, but out deep looks like it's a crapshoot. So we'll just see if we got any big whiting around. This time of year, you know, it's when the fishing's good, that's usually what you go for, are the bigger whiting. So we'll see if any are hanging around in this dirtier water. This one was a little bit better hit, but doesn't feel like much of a fish. So it's probably just another croaker. Be a whiting. Be a whiting. Hey, that's slightly encouraging. It is a whiting, which is great. He's little. He is a teeny tiny guy, but a whiting nonetheless. Maybe there's some bigger ones down there. Let's find out. I'm gonna put on a ghost shrimp and see if this gets maybe a bigger whiting. So let's see, little ghost shrimp. Should get hit fairly quick. Hopefully it'll be a decent fish. We just started getting nibbled. You can see it moving. First little taps there. Doesn't look like a bigger fish. Oh, we got him on. He was just sitting there with it. I thought it was moving, I couldn't tell. It was just barely moving. I'm still getting over my last sickness. Let's see. All right, well, it's another whiting, but he is not really any bigger. Fred, get out of here, man. Get out of here, you're killing me. We're not giving you this fish. Beautiful little Gulf Kingfish. Such a cool fish. Especially, if these were like 12 to 14 inches, I'd be stoked right now. Maybe there's something down there. The bite is okay. We just need bigger. Not what we wanted to do today. But that's fishing. That you just gotta take what nature gives you sometimes, and you can't be picky. Oh, that is a hammer. Yes. Oh man, I was hoping. That's what I like to see when we're whiting fishing. Yeah, this is a good fish. That was a hammer. Oh yes. Come here, come here. Heck yes. Good fish. Good fish. And that was on regular shrimp. Sweet fish. Nature is not always kind. You don't always get to pick your species. You don't always get to pick the fish that you target. You just kind of have to go based on conditions and what's happening. I really wanted to try for pompano, big black drum on the back side of the bar. Might still try some of that, but you're just getting hammered with teeny tiny fish, which you got to be croaker. But this is a good whiting. Let's get a measurement on him. I'm gonna guess he's probably about 12 inches would be my guess. Yeah, he is a little over 12, about 12 and a quarter. A lot of people knock whiting fishing because they are a smaller species, but I would take 12 to 14 inch whiting any day. Like if I can come out here and catch them on light setups like that, it's a great day. I'm not ever gonna complain about catching fish like this. They're delicious, they're fun to catch, they hammer down. You saw how hard that fish hit. I love it. And Fred, you're not getting him, buddy. You're not getting him. You little yellow-eyed devil, you. There it is. There it is. Okay, okay, okay. He's, looks like maybe, oh yeah, that feels like a decent fish. I don't know if he's quite as big as that 12 and a quarter. Where'd you go? Swimming fast. Yeah. Just feisty. Just feisty. Not a terrible whiting. He's probably getting close to 10, but we're gonna get him back. He's pretty thin. But he fought good. He thought he was a big fish. See, dude. There we go, there we go. Come on, take it hard. Ah, I don't think it's a big one. Oh, okay. Oh, there he is, there he is, there he is. He just, okay. Yeah, that's a good fish, good fish, good fish. He just didn't quite, oh, bend it over. Come on, oh, don't get off, don't get off, don't get off. Swimming towards me. Coming in on that wave, come here. Come here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Woo, Fred, not for you, buddy. Oh, he swallowed the crap out of that. That's all right, we're keeping him. Another good fish. Such a beautiful fish. They're so silver, so clean. Got that nice little black tip on the tail. They taste delicious. When you start getting them this size and you use the right tackle, they fight good. They're just, you know, the same family as redfish and black drum. gorgeous. I'm about to take a break and eat some lunch, but before I do, just want to show you my rig. I've shown you my whiting rigs before if you follow the channel, but if you're new to the channel, or if I've made some changes since then, I don't know. Just want to show you. It's basically a pompano rig, or a chicken rig, or a dropper rig. There's different names, depends on what part of the country you're from, part of the world, what you want to call it, but it's all it is it's a loop knot. It's a loop knot with the hook and your bead or your float on there. But as far as tackle goes, I've got a barrel swivel up at the top. I think this is like a 60-pound barrel swivel. It's like one of the smaller ones you're gonna find at a tackle store. I've got 15-pound mono filament. This is a size 2 circle hook. I've used size 6 in the past, but I started going up just a little bit just to feel a little more confident when I do hook those big black drum and those big redfish sometimes on these rigs, because that size 6 circle hook, we've caught them on that, but it's so small, I'm nervous the whole time that hook's gonna bend out and go straight and pull out of their mouth. So I did go up to a size 2, and this is still a small hook. You still catch these whiting just fine, but I feel a little bit better, a little more confident about hooking those bigger fish. And then I've got just a bead on it, and then down to a snap swivel, and then a 1-ounce pyramid sinker. I always tie one, and I always tie it fairly close to the bottom, because whiting are gonna feed on the bottom, and that's most of these fish out here. But not only that, like with pompano, they cruise higher in the water column and they come down to eat. So usually I like to have that bait a little bit higher. So I tie that rig a little bit higher up with the float and keep that bait up. But with your whiting, they're gonna cruise on the bottom. So they're hanging on the bottom of the seafloor looking for food. So I wanna make sure that bait is pretty much on the bottom. A Carolina rig works fine too. I just always use these because typically I am putting them in rod holders and letting them sit, and I want it to just stay there and not roll around, especially if you've got a lot of water movement. I hope that helps. I'm gonna eat some lunch and then we're gonna get back to fishing. What's up?
Little bar right there, it's got it all jacked up.
Yeah, I know, it's weird. Good to see you, man.
You too.
It's old Bitter Brad. Go check him out on YouTube.
Yeah.
Link below. He's over here stealing my spots.
Yeah.
Creeping in on me. We'll check on Brad here. See what he's hooked into, since it's something interesting. The water has started to clear up. I think the incoming tide is... Ah! Broke him. That stinks. Well, the incoming tide is, I think, helping clean the water up just a little bit. There's more of a green tint out there, and whatever he hooked, it looks like he was fishing the backside of the bark. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah. I don't think that's quite it. There it is, there it is, there it is. Come on, take it. There we go. We got him. Got him. Oh, he just hit the top. I don't think he's that big. Maybe bigger than some of the ones we caught today. Not the smallest, not the biggest. Medium today. Thank you for letting me catch you, buddy. Some days it's tough, but I'm thankful. Always thankful to catch you. See you, dude. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Maybe you picked something up. It can be tough fishing this time of year. Talk about that a lot. You're probably tired of hearing me say that, but it is just the truth. We'll have better fishing days in the future to come, but as always, you stay bummy.